Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Naruto, The Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant manga review arc. It's gonna be a bit of a short one, so it's just a small group of chapters here. But as always, I'll be grouping chapters that I think go together to give thoughts at the end instead of giving thoughts at the end of every chapter because that'd be kind of monotonous and all that stuff. Sometimes it's best to just group them together and go from there. So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Starting with chapters 368 through 370. Pain and Kurona plan on looking for Jiraiya with some kind of jutsu in the hidden way. Jiraiya pretends to be a bartender to get intel on Pain, and as soon as he gets two ninjas that seem to know their stuff, he turns the ball into a giant toad, so then the belly of a toad. Gotta put the toad in toad stage somehow. Kunai throws herself into paper butterflies to look for Jiraiya after Pain stops for Wayne. One hell of a jutsu if you could create Wayne and just stop it whenever. Jiraiya is using tickling to get info. After the tickling didn't work, Jiraiya turned one of the Wayne ninja into a toad.
Whoa, she turned me into a newt!
We learned that Pain is in Vitara's tower and it's like a god. People praise Pain without knowing if he's real or not. Pain won the Hidden Wayne Civil War by himself, specifically being Hanzo the Great Salamano. Hanzo was for one but named Jiraiya Orochimaru and Tsunade, the three great ninja of the leaf, the legendary Sane. Pain killed anyone connected to Hanzo as retribution, even if he knew the guy from a Payless or something. A Payless still a thing, I'm not sure. But, you die. Pain also is looking for Jiraiya. Jiraiya stops at interrogation. Jiraiya has a toad, but is able to tighten the seal on Naruto's Nine Tails seal thing. And says, hey, go to Naruto if something happens to me. The fourth split the Nine Tails power into two and put the Yang half in Naruto. Jiraiya thinks Minato did this, so Naruto can master Aso and Jutsu. Jiraiya thinks the Nine Tails attack on belief was caused by one Matua Uchiha. I like these chapters. It's good to see Jiraiya, more of Jiraiya, because it really has been a while. I mean, we saw him a bit at the end of the Itachi Pursuit arc, but the second half of Naruto has been dry of Jiraiya, so it's yay, more him and more him being him. So that is very much appreciated. And I do appreciate reviewing this too. How much puzzle pieces are put into place for stuff to be reviewed later. Because some of these stuff I forgot was stated beforehand, like the Nine Tails being split into two. I totally forgot about it stated. I forgot it was a thing. So if someone's seen action done later, felt like an asshole to me, but it's nah, it was stated beforehand, so less so. And probably, I did read the scene, of course, when we get to it, but I'm you know what, that helped me put that scene in a bit of perspective. I appreciate that. And yeah, and in these part two chapters, I'm okay, I'm just giggling, my eyes go, oh, okay, but I don't remember that being a first shot, but it was, okay, cool. So I'm gaining a new appreciation. I guess that's what I'm saying while rereading specifically this one. I'm oh yeah, that's cool. But moving on to the next pair of chapters, 371 to 373. One of Naruto's shadow clones found Sasuke. Jiraiya sends one of his toes back to the leaf. Pain, who looks different now, and Kunai know of Jiraiya, where he is, and know of him, and even call Jiraiya Master. Kunai attacks Jiraiya, but Jiraiya is using the total subjugation of manipulation shadows to be hiding in the shadow of a ninja he had captured. Jiraiya seems to have known Kunai as well. Kunai uses paper to make wings and shoot them out, which is pretty cool. I really like Kunai is jutsu for paper jutsu perfection, and plus she's cute. That helps too. Jiraiya uses toad bomb so Kunai can escape. There are two others that are rumored to have died with Kunai. Well, obviously, Kunai isn't dead, she's here, but flashback time. During the second Great Ninja War, Jiraiya stayed behind to look after three war orphans, Kunai, Nagato, and Yahaiko. Yahaiko thinks if it can only be peace after nation that killed their families go through the same thing. Naruto awakened special eyes after being attacked and killing the attacker. These eyes are called the Rinnegan, which says to have been started with his Sage of Six Paths, or father of all jutsu, and shinobi. Jiraiya tells Naruto that he was right for saving a friend because Jiraiya was under attack by the attacker that he killed. Naruto just wants to protect his friends. Jiraiya leaves after teaching the trio jutsu, like after 3 years of being with him. Back in the present, Pain shows up, which Jiraiya knows is Naruto. I like these chapters. It's a bit of an ass put to be like, oh my god, it's the student and master situation without conveniently never been mentioned before. But like as you go on, you do feel the bond of master disciple between Jiraiya and Pain, Naruto, whatever you want to call it, man. And that is very much appreciated. Kishimoto really did a good job between doing the whole old master apprentice situation. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, there's definitely way more add to my thoughts. We have a final grouping. Like I said, this is going to be a show review. Chapters 374 to 383. Pain summons a giant crab to wash away the term of freeing Kunai. I mean, too bad Jiraiya doesn't have Bulma to fight the giant crab for him. Jiraiya uses the art of Raging Lion's mane to stop the crab, and also traps Pain. Yahako had passed, and he's now currently deceased, unlike the other two orphans. Naruto tells Jiraiya that Pain forced him to grow up. Pain sees himself as a god. That's humble of him. Pain wants to use the tail beads to make a new jutsu. By doing so, what would stop by having the other nations kill themselves with new powerful jutsu made by the tail beads? Can't be more, everyone's dead. They will know Pain. Which, honestly, if you ever watch any English dubs, I'm not hard on English dubs, watch, like, for Pain's clips. His voice is amazing. I love it to death. And, like, when you hear stuff like, they will know Pain, it's beautiful.
It needs the help of a god's hand.
Pain substitutes out of Jiraiya's hair. Pain summons a giant chameleon, as Jiraiya summons a giant toad. Jiraiya uses Sage Mode, wants to use Sage Mode, but needs to summon the two great sages first. Pain and his chameleon went invisible, but Pain summons a 3-headed dog after seeing Jiraiya put up a barrier. The dog has all the heads now, it's splitting off and just launching heads. There's also a giant bird on Pain's side. Jiraiya is wondering why Pain is only using summoning jutsu and call up his summon as a bird attacks. Jiraiya summons the two sages Ma and Pa, now he can go into Sage Mode. And we learn that there's a child of prophecy and Pain might be him. We got prophecy now. Jiraiya was able to find the chameleon, killing it, revealing Pain. We get a quick flashback. The great Toad Sage says that Jiraiya will raise a disciple that will bring great change to the world, whether that be peace or destruction, that's up to Jiraiya. Pain summons two other Pains. Jiraiya kicks one of the Pains and then tries to use Sage Art Bath of Boring Herb, but one of the Pains absorbs it. Sage Mode is making Jiraiya more Toad-like, which I really love the design of Sage Mode Jiraiya. Like, we get other Sage Modes in the series, but we later find out that, like, Jiraiya's Sage Mode was imperfected. That's why he turns into a toad. But, like, I kind of like this design the best out of all of them, because it's, like, really cool. After using a massive Rasengan, Jiraiya puts together that Pain can absorb jutsu. Pain is blocking Jiraiya's attack without looking. Jiraiya uses Sage Art Kiba Senbon, but Pain blocks it by summoning a panda, the cute and cuddly. Paul thinks that the Pains can share what they see with each other, that's why they can, like, block without, like, looking, because they can use the whole person's vision to, like, be like, oh, he's coming. Block. Jiraiya is being pushed back, so he runs away. Jiraiya is trying to figure out what Pain is. Jiraiya wants to split up the Pains because he's like, there's only one Nagato with one pair of Renegons. Like, why there's so many, like, Pains with Renegons? But it's a mystery. But Toad Sages releases a Genjutsu, which is like a song. All 3 Pains come on running. Jiraiya clone uses a giant flame bomb jutsu against Pain. Jiraiya figure out one Pain can only use one jutsu, so like one Pain can summon Aminos, the other one can only absorb jutsu, like etc. etc. But real Jiraiya uses giant flame bombs. Jiraiya was able to split up the Pains. Jiraiya was successfully trapped for 3 Pains and again jutsu, but binds the psyche and kills them. A new Pain shows up and like knocks Jiraiya back and like whips Jiraiya's arm off, which is like a really cool panel. You just see like a new Pain come up behind Jiraiya. It's like, you shouldn't let your guard down, and then you just see like Jiraiya going through a wall and with his arm missing. I mean, I feel bad about the missing arm part, but it's cool. Like it was really well done. The 3 dead Pains are back, and 2 more new Pains show up, so we got 6 Pains in total. If you want 6 paths of pain. Yaruko is in the group, and then we kind of cut. Hibai bumps into Kazumi and says only Sasuke can go past him on Itachi's oaths. Tobi runs into the Leaf Ninja. Naruto tries to be Sengan on Tobi, but he just passes through him. Sasuke and Itachi are face to face, and then we go back to Mr. Jiraiya. Jiraiya has been stabbed with a rod that messes with chakra. All Pains are people Jiraiya know that have died. Jiraiya wants to figure out who Pain is, so he sends Ma to Sanai with one of the Pain's body that he captured with his barium. Jiraiya figures out who Pain really is. Jiraiya gets attacked by all 5 Pains. It is a really sad moment. I really, like, the anime hits hard just because I feel like Jiraiya shows up more in the anime. But, like, this still hits hard because of who Jiraiya is to Naruto. Jiraiya's fort has been destroyed, and he's saying Naruto's name came from one of Jiraiya's books. And the character in the book was, like, a persona of Jiraiya. So, in a way, Naruto was named after Jiraiya. And then Jiraiya got strength from thinking about Naruto. Jiraiya carved a coded message into Paul's back. Tobi's just toying with relief. We just cut to that real quick. And then we go to Paul, like, getting away, but Jiraiya passes away as he sinks, like, deeper and deeper into, like, the hand wanes with him. And he's like, well, the tale of Jiraiya of the Gallant is over. I wonder what the sequel would be. And it was Naruto's story, which I really like, but they, well, I'm getting to it a bit, but that's they and character and a nice way of passing the torch for Jiraiya's character. Sasuke and Itachi are about to fall fifth. I like these chapters. I love Pain. Pain is a menace. A lovable menace by menace. And the really, well, Kishimoto knocked it out with Pain. And Jiraiya's passing is very sad. Jiraiya was very cool during these chapters, and I really love Jiraiya's character. I'm very upset that he is no longer going to be a part of the story, and that's what makes it such a good character death. I'm gonna miss him. Well, Asuma was tragic, don't get me wrong. I feel like Asuma was missing more of a connection than like what Jiraiya has to the audience. So there's points for that. But this is a very small arc, and I feel like I gave all my thoughts. So I would give Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant a 9 out of 10. Again, I know this is a show review, but I hope you all still enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up if you like the review, and give it a thumbs down if you dislike the review. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Flawless content. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.